The makings of a homemade Oreo crusted cheesecake. Got half a cup of heavy cream, 1 cup of sour cream, 3/4 cup sugar, 1 teaspoon vanilla, 3 eggs, and 2 packages of cream cheese, all at room temperature. 1 whole package of Oreo cookies, and I just added a few Nilla cookies just so that I have a good base for the crust. And then you are also going to need 5 tablespoons of melted butter. Next, you're going to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And while that warms up, on stage, next, your Oreo crumble should look like this, very fine and greeny. Then you're going to add your crumble into a bowl with your melted butter and mix. So once you put your crumbles in a bowl, you're going to pour your butter right on top, and then you're just going to keep mixing it until you get a nice consistency where you can pack it down into your spring form. Once you mix it up, and I started to actually use my hands to get it together, it should, when you crumble it together or scrunch it together, it should form something like that, so that when you pack it in, it actually keeps its shape. So now we're going to take this mixture and dump it into our springform pan, and we're going to pack it in all down and then a little bit up the sides. Not fully up the sides, just maybe about up to here, halfway or a quarter of the way up. So here I just dumped half the mixture in, and then I'm going to start packing it down and working with half the mixture because I don't want a really thick bottom, so I just want to make sure I'm not going to put too much in. So I'm just going to, first I flatten out like this, and then I'm going to kind of work my way around with a fist and just make sure the whole bottom stays flat and even. So now that I packed everything down, I just kind of like look around the sides and see if any of the sides are smaller than the others. So if I find that I want to add a little bit, let's say over here, I'll just take a little bit in my hand, and then I'll just lay it on the side and then kind of just push it in. Push. You know, you can make it as pretty or not as pretty as you like. It all tastes great in the end. And it should be nice and firm, packed down, and then you can just leave that to the side, and we can work on now our filling, our cheesecake. Yummy! Now in your stand mixer, you're going to add your 2 packages of cream cheese, and to that you're going to add your 3/4 cup of sugar. Process that until it's smooth, and then you're going to add in your vanilla and sour cream. You're going to process that until it's smooth. And then your final step will be the egg and the heavy cream, and process that again until it's smooth, making sure you scrape down the sides and the bottom. Then we will add in our sour cream. And then we will add in our eggs, 1 egg at a time, on low. Let that combine together. You don't want to overly mix. Our 3rd egg. And while that's going, I will grab my half a cup of cream and slowly pour it in. here, I'm going to scrape down the sides and the bottom, mix it a little bit more, and then it'll be ready to pour into our mold. So at this point, I scraped down the sides twice, and you should have like a nice flowy type consistency. If yours is still like chunky and too thick, just process it a little bit more until it comes out smooth, and you should be good to go. Okay, now that our cream cheese batter is ready to pour into our mold, what I did was I put our spring form pan on top of a little bit of a baking dish that has a lid on it. You shouldn't have any problems with leakage, but just in case, you know, you don't want to clean up the messy oven, so you can do that, or you can use a baking sheet. Okay, ready to pour it in. So I poured it in, and then I just kind of made sure all the sides got in. Just go around, tap it, release, you know, any little air bubbles, not a big deal. Okay, now you're just going to put it into the oven and bake it. And into the oven it goes. Your preheated oven should have been at 350 degrees, and then you're going to put it on for 45 minutes. And it should be firm but jiggly in the center. It might be poofy. And this is the finished cheesecake and wash. Now it's just a little jiggly in the middle, and it's still firm on the sides. Let that cool completely, and cover and refrigerate. I would say at least 4 to 6 hours. And then serve. Yum, yum, yum. Enjoy. Hope you like this video. Thumbs up, like, comment, share the video.